Good morning, YouTube. It is 13th of April. This is actually a really good thing every day to wake up and know the date, because when you are somebody who homeschools or works inside the house or whatever, like, I rarely know the date, and then I miss birthdays and stuff like that because I don't know the date. So anyway, I literally just woke up. I have a lot to do. It's early. It's like 7:35. I have a dentist appointment from my tongue. And then I have to pick up pottery. And then this afternoon I have a counseling session. So there's a lot going on. Hey, puppy. Today, there's a lot going on. And then, yeah. So that's where I'm going to go get started. My eyes twitching. It's probably because I've been eating like crap the last couple of days. Like, truly. And I've been drinking my minimum water requirement, but not all of the water. So I found out last night via Facebook that a friend of mine died, and that sucks. He was somebody I only met once in person, but then developed like a good friendship on Facebook, which I know some people might think it's crazy, or maybe not in this forum, because YouTube, you guys know, I have some of you guys in my life because of YouTube, and I've never met you in person, and yet you feel like family. He was a friend of mine. He was funny and enthusiastic and very full of energy, and apparently going through some stuff that I didn't realize. I don't know how long it was going on, because he didn't post things until Tuesday. He kind of mentioned that him and his wife were going to be separating, and he was pretty distraught about it. And then I am fairly certain that he committed suicide sometime Wednesday morning, which is absolutely horrific. And it sucks, because when somebody kills himself, I know a lot of us can't understand. I can't even understand it, but it's not a choice. It's a hard thing to get, because you're like, well, they made a decision. You know, some of them can be very convincing about how happy they are and how great they are, and they'll like spend a day or two hanging out with family, because that is something that they will do to say goodbye. But I think that it's important to realize that they have lost their mental perspective, or their mental capacity for perspective. So whatever it is, and this is not in every case, I'm sure there's different cases and different mental illnesses, but if somebody who you think of as completely healthy and normal, that person has lost their mental capacity for perspective, and they feel like whatever they're going through is so much bigger and will never end, and it can't get better. And I think that that's an important thing to realize, because I know a lot of people internalize suicide and want to know, like they feel like it's very selfish, and it's not a selfish decision at the time. It's a person who has lost perspective and the ability to rationally think of this moment versus their life, kind of thing. So I don't know. I think it sucks because he has kids. I think it sucks for 1,000 reasons. I think it just sucks, and my heart breaks for them. Okay, we just left the dentist, and I have geographic tongue 100%. You can't even barely see it. Now I'm gonna have to work on like eating blue candy and red stuff so you can really, really see it. Anyway, yeah, so geographic tongue, it's okay for it to hurt, to be a little burny. It's totally normal. It should go away and continue to progress, and then it might start over. So we'll see. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. We are in a little town. This is actually where I take my pottery classes, this little area. So we are in this little town and we're gonna do some walking around exploring, which we haven't done yet, and you won't see too much of it because we're going to Pokemon Go. So we walked and walked and we found this place, which we've never found before. And we are exploring. The girls are by the fountain. But look, there's water over here. Maybe we'll see an alligator. How pretty that purple like swing is. So I think this is a public space that is very close to private people. But like, look, this is kind of like a stage. And you got these little seating areas. And then you have these little like picnic areas all along here, which is awesome. We should plan a surprise picnic for Amber. She would love it. Oh my gosh. And then, so you have this beach. Oh my gosh, look at the beach over there, guys. Like across the water. Is this part of the river? Yeah, it must be part of the river. I just saw a fish jump. And here we go. Oh, this is the part of Louisiana that I miss, because I know it's close to us, but it feels so far away when we're at home. This is beautiful. I can't hear you, love. Careful. This is awesome. Oh, there's little minnows. The little one is different. Came out here to get my pottery out of my car, and there is a bizarre looking insect on my truck, on my car. I'm gonna try to turn the camera around so that you can see him. Okay, it just flew over there, which is why I saw it. It is insane looking. Do you see it? Oh, do you see it? It's black and it's got like red on it, and it just flew there, which is the only reason I freaking saw it. I feel like, oh shit. Oh shit, it sees me seeing it, I think. It's aimed at me. Oh shit. Okay, the good news is that it's on the outside of my window still. So I can see it and it can see me, but we are not that close. So I can grab my pottery and go inside. That is horrendous. So I like grabbed my pottery and started to come in, and it flew. And I swear I thought for the briefest moment I was gonna have to drop my pottery and run. And I thought, that's horrible, but I'll do it. But he flew in a different direction. Yay. Hey guys, if anybody joins, I got all my pottery back for this round of classes. I don't know if anybody knows about pottery classes, but it's basically a 4-week class, and you go week 1 and learn how, but I had already done it, so I kind of knew roughly what I was doing. Hey, Dave! And then, so anyway, pottery. So I just wanted to show you guys what I made, because I got my pottery back. So this is a little bird bowl. The glaze dripped, but that's not something you can really do anything about. That's the weird thing, because when I paint, I know exactly what I'm doing. The colors are the right colors, and I'm in total control. So this is like a lesson in not being in control. And then this is a planter that I made, which basically was just me trying to play with shapes after I pulled him way too thin to actually be anything, and way too big to be a mug. Well, I guess that's not big. That's nice. That's a nice cup of coffee. I guess I could have just put a handle on it. Anyway, so this is a tiny teacup. Again, I was fooling with like shapes. So he's square and his handle is square, which I thought would be a fun play, but then it's kind of weird. So he probably should have been a rectangle. That's okay. That's okay. A simple bowl, but a fun inside speckle glaze, which is awesome. And then everything that I make has my stamp on it, which is kind of fun, and is signed on the bottom. And then we have another simple plate, but this one's speckled on the outside, and again has my little stamp there. Fun stuff. I think I showed you. Oh, and then 2 mermaid mugs. This one came out with the pink tail and the green and yellow, and this one, which had the purple inside and the green tail. So pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with this time's pottery. I'm pretty excited. This is all pottery that's made out of what they use in class, which is a very porous, low fire temperature clay, which actually is not very good for usable objects because it like absorbs water and can grow bacteria unless you what's it called, glaze it really, really well. So I made sure I glazed these really, really well because I want to drink coffee out of my mermaid cup, but the rest of them are kind of pieces that are going to be more inspiration pieces. Like this is like a candy bowl, so like you can't actually put liquid in her because even though she was glazed twice, she didn't take 100%. So there's a little butts. Anyway, I'm going to start throwing on my own wheel, and that I will be doing out of stoneware, which would make all of this actually usable, microwave safe, dishwasher safe, and everything else. So that's it. I just wanted to show you guys what I had made. I appreciate you checking in. We just came in to the art shed, and there's this like weird stuff, like drippy stuff. I'm guessing it's bugs, because I don't know what the hell else it could be. And there's some like dead ladybugs like on this windowsill, which is weird. And there's like a flying ant, which is bad for us. That's bad news. Anyway, but there's all this weird drippy stuff, so that's got to get wiped down because Amber's gonna do the last white of the whites. And one more purple. Damn, that's a good color. That is a good color. And then we'll be done. We'll be done painting, babe. Thank God.